En kanyo dakika riyo makalo kanyo toka sa paro mamidhiambo ageno kanyo ni riyo makare kama mroma intiere en thuolo makende makao marwaki ni machiegni mane wang' jowi mar Kala TV mar yudo kanyo weche manyien e yono madimba mana kaka waiko nigi kowuok ka kodaka kocha. Kik wibil kanyo ni nyalo riwori kodwa achiel kachiel mano mbui marwa mar Facebook kachiel kodaka mano mar YouTube Kala TV Live minyalo yudo wagodo achiel kachiel gi sechegi. Wachako kanyo gi nyasi mar alam ne ringre ji maroma auchiel mane owito ngimagi kokalo kuom masira makocha mar ndege mabende notimore e gwengo mag Musopa mane kaunti ma Nandi. Masira mane otimore mano chieng' Sabato mokalo kama bende jauchiel gono wito ngimagi kama oting'o nyaka jaod bura ma Emurua Dikir mano migosi Johana Ngeno. Nyasi makamano no bagi odiochieng'ni ma kawuono e kanisa no mong'ere kaka Africa Gospel Church mano mayudore Karenda Bore Nairobi kama bende no yuore kodaka jotelo mopogore opogore e pacho kaeri ka otelnegi kodaka jalup jatend piny owacho Ngire Kithure Kindiki kaachiel kodaka spika od bura mamalo mano migosi Moses Wetangula kodaka spika od bura mar Senate migosi Jeffa Amason Kingi. Bende ogai mar duond buch siasa mar ODM mano migosi Oburu Oginga bende no yuoro e nyasi no. Jotelogo oyuago mosenindo mano Johana Ngeno kaka jatelo mabende ne ber kendo ne ni kodaka chia kagiyuago ni piny Kenya koro to owito jatelo mabende koro to en achiel kuom jogo mane okedo mar neno ni okelo dongruok mopogore opogore e pacho ka.
President of Kenya, Professor Kithure Kindiki, all cabinet secretaries present, the families of the deceased, the speakers of both National Assembly and the Senate, and all protocols observed. I have come here with a lot of pain to say bye-bye to a young man, Ngeno. This young man, I came to know him in 2012. In 2012, he was a very close friend of my late brother, Raila Amolo Odinga.
Asante sana. Your Excellency, the Deputy President, my colleague from the Senate, our governors present, viongozi wa nyumba zetu za bunge, familia zilizopoteza wapendwa wao, waheshimiwa mawaziri, waheshimiwa ma-PSS, wabunge wetu na waheshimiwa wananchi. Nilimjua Johana Ngeno in 2006 when he walked to my office in Foreign Affairs and told me he wanted to go and compete against Gideon Konchela.
Like many colleagues have said here, I joined politics the same time, or I was elected to parliament the same time with Honorable Johana Ngeno in 2013. And you all know he came in KNC. He stuck on that side in 2017 when he moved to Kanu. And like many of our colleagues, including Ichungu, have said, that we were always on the opposite side for a long time until after 2017.
Viongozi wa kanisa pamoja na viongozi wa kitaifa, nachukua nafasi hii pia kusema pole. I want to take this opportunity to say a big pole. The 6 families who have lost our brothers who are lying in front of us and in front of me. The country has lost a lawmaker, a representative of the people, and a lawyer. The country has lost a pilot, a seasoned pilot, who served our nation as a military officer. The country has lost a journalist, a photojournalist, a teacher, and a young security officer. The country has lost our brothers in an accident, and we are praying that God will help us so that we prevent more deaths, whether in road accidents, air accidents, or any other death that we can prevent.
Moko kuom MCS e kaunti ma Nairobi koro to wuok oko tung' mosuo kendo chayo malich mokalo gavana mar kaunti no Migosi Johnson Sakaja ma bende koro to giwacho ni oserema ma ok okelo chenro mowinjore mag dongruok ne jodak e kaunti no ma Nairobi. MCS go ka otelnegi koda ka jatend kweth manok e od burano mano Mikai Waithera Chege koro to chano kata geto mar thicho oko gavana Sakaja e apisa. Ma ibiro bang' ka kinde machien bende MCS e kaunti no ma Nairobi yande ne osechano mar thicho oko jatelo no e apis ka gitude gi ketho mopogore opogore kachiel koda kamago mag mibadhi. Magi duto timore e sechego mabende MCS e kaunti no ma Nairobi yande ne obedo piny kendo osiro paro mane kata okang' mane okawo koda ka gavana Sakaja mar ne keto moko kuom chenro mag kaunti no ma Nairobi e lwet piny owacho mamalo.
Agenda of presenting the signatures of impeachment before the clerk. Unfortunately, we were not able to do that this afternoon. The clerk was nowhere to be seen. The Speaker has promised us that tomorrow by 10 a.m. we'll be able to present the same before the clerk. We were supposed to give Governor Sakaja 60 days to implement some of the issues that the MCS had raised. So this one has nothing to do with the first impeachment.
In life, giving people a second chance is not a crime, but if you continue giving second chances and things don't work, then that becomes a crime. It becomes negligence.
Enough signatures for the first round. The second round comes within the 7 days, and I can assure you we have an overflow. And therefore, moving forward, we will only be counting days from tomorrow.
In 30 days, from today midnight, this steering committee, implementation committee must bring into form before the assembly the report of what they want to implement, the short term, the long term, the mid.
E kaunti ma Mombasa koro to oganda nyalo bedo koda kamor gi ilo mano bang' chenro mag thieth duogo e wang'e bang' winjruok bedo e kind lakteche kuwuok e kaunti no kaachiel koda ka tend kaunti no ma Mombasa. Winjruok ma bende koro to dhi neno ani lakteche go oweyo ng'anyo margi magisebedo ka gibago. E seche nogo gavana e kaunti no ma Mombasa mano Migosi Abdul Swamad Nasira kanelo soto oyango ni midhiero mabende osebedo kokwako sekta no mar thieth e kaunti ma Mombasa en midhiero no mabende koro to nowe koda ka tend piny owacho mar kaunti no machon mabende notelie koda ka Migosi Ali Asad Joho. Kata kamano jatelo no koro to osingo mar noni otiyo kanyakla koda ka lakteche go kendo bero ngimagi.
So in the morning we had Kamkunji with doctors to discuss the various issues that we had raised on the strike notice that we issued last week that was lapsing tonight. Number one of the issues was the issue of promotion of doctors. We had asked the county to promote all the doctors that had not been promoted. But in the meeting now, we have agreed with the county that all the doctors that had not been promoted are going to be promoted. We have 105 doctors who are 15 from the common cadre, then 25 to job group, 33 to job group, 39 to job group Q, 25 to job, 33 to job group P, 17 to job group R, and 4 to job group S will be promoted by 1st of April. That is a total of 105 doctors. We've also discussed and agreed that the remaining 20 doctors will get their letters of promotion by 1st of July 2026. So that means that all the doctors that we presented for the county will be promoted on 1st of April and 1st of July. We also discussed the issue of doctors on contracts and have had a deliberation with the county and agreed that the county will review this particular contract and these doctors will get their letters of confirmation and or changes to permanent and pensionable terms by 1st of June 2026, after the review. We further discussed the issue of SACCOs that county had not paid for about 5 months, and when we reviewed, we found that the pending time was 2 months, and the county agreed that they will pay the 1 month within the next, by June, then the other 1 month in the next financial year.
Maybe let me rephrase this. I think these negotiations took quite a bit of time. First of all, I want to thank the union for being able to come over. However, we have agreed in principle on everything. The teams will remain behind, who are the technical teams, but for the purposes of relaying the message, whatever it is that has been agreed has already been agreed on. One, there was an agreement that was done in the year 2021, and that agreement had yet to be finalized. I am glad to state that even before receiving the letter, part of that agreement had already been done and dusted. It is only a few that were remaining. Some have already been given their letters, and some are the ones that are currently being processed. The other issue that had been raised was the issue of contractual employees. I have stated to the union, who I understand they say that they can only be able to speak to on behalf of doctors, but I need to be able to speak on behalf from the sweeper to everyone else. The policy, and when we came in, we made sure that anyone who had a contract of 3 years, 2 3-year contracts, is given PNP. The reason for this is so that people can be able to understand, you know, we can be able to study you, your discipline, attendance, and so forth. However, the Union of Doctors has requested that a possibility of now reviewing those people who have already started their contracts, and we've seen that they're actually doing their work. But as we do that, the county government will do it simultaneously for all other cadres. That means from the doctors to the nurses to the firemen to inspectorate and everyone else. This is something that has no budgetary implications on the county government. The only difference is we can now be able to know, are these people really, really fit to be able to be given permanent and pensionable employment terms.
Jotije piny owacho kowuok e kaunti ma Migori bende koro to wuok oko ka giywak malich mokalo kendo gikwedo paro ma yande no golo koda ka jatend jotije piny owacho e pacho kaeri mano Migosi Geoffrey Ruku mane owacho ni jotije piny owacho duto koro to mondo mi ondiki e yor orak to ok e yorno mongirore kaka osebedi ka indikogi. Kane giloso odiochieng'ni ma kawuono, jotije piny owacho e kaunti ma Migori koro to wacho ni ma odhi koda ka taro mar chike ma pacho kaeri kendo maeri koro to biro mono gi yudo omendagi mag rutaya.
Constitution of Kenya does not allow somebody who has been elected or no appointed, rather employed on a permanent basis to be converted to contract. That one will even have a strike, industrial strike, the whole Republic of Kenya.
PNP to contract, we cannot accept that. And in case the government insists, we will call our Secretary General, Mr. Odege, to call industrial strike. Some of us, we've worked for so many years. Just imagine somebody taking you back to contract, yet you're permanent and pensionable. Where will we get, how will we get our benefits?
Siku mfanyakazi wa serikali ataajiriwa kwa contract, ataajiriwa kwa contract basis. Kama kampuni wanaandika kwa contract, why is it that the government officers also employed in contract? Na hao ndio wanapitia tabu ya majambazi, hao ndio wanapitia tabu ya kifo. Kama ni hivyo, inaweza kuwa ya kwamba tukijua ni contract, hiyo usalama haitakuwa.
Kawa duogo nyake kaunti ni Kisumu to eni oganda majodak e gwenge mag Obingo Kaliech koro to wuok oko kendo ywak malich mokalo kaluwore koda kalal mar teko stima ma osebedo ka onge gwenge makono kuom thuolo malach. Oganda go koro to yango ni lal mar teko stima makamano osenyayo wechego eko mag kuo mag dhok kendo osekelo nek ma aoyaye mabende koro to dhi nyime gwenge makono. Oganda go koro to dwaro mondo mi jatend migawo mar teko Migosi Opiyo Wandayi owuog oko mar noni ochiwonegi konyruok mapiyo kaka nyalore.
Kwa majina naitwa Nicklin Okoth kutoka Agoro Bingo, eneo la Nyakach. Tulikuwa tunaomba mheshimiwa atusaidie na mambo na stima. Miaka 7 tuliletewa nguzo za stima na nyaya za stima, bado hakuna moto. Stima nyaya ziko tu hapo bila moto. Tunateseka sana, zingine zimeanza kuanguka chini, zimemaliza miaka 7. Na pia tunayo mambo ya usalama. Hatuna usalama hapa, wezi wanatuibia usiku, vijana wamekuwa wabaya, wanatukata kwa panga. Wamama wawezi wakatoka sokoni usiku, wanauza, ikifika saa 12 tayari washafunga, wanarejea nyumbani hata bila pesa. Kwa hivyo tulikuwa tunamuomba mheshimiwa atupatie stima ili angalau kiasi stima ikiwa wanaweza uza angalau wapate pesa kiasi za kufundisha watoto ama kusomesha watoto. Tulikuwa tunamuomba atusaidie na mambo na stima. Stima hakuna, imemaliza miaka 7. Nguzo zimeanza kuanguka. Mambo na uwizi tunakatwa kila usiku.
Where we are standing is the homestead of the old man, a very selfless man who brought in the Agoran people. And we are perturbed so much with this kind of electricity. You can see what I'm holding here. This is the project number, which was initiated in 2018, up to date. We do not have power. We have the problems. Moreover, those who have spoken here, they have spoken. Everything is written on the wall. We are requesting the expert, Mr. Opio Wandai. You are the expert in the bottom-up economic transformation. We are not seeing that economic transformation in this place. We are supposed to be told if we belong to these people, if we belong to this country, or we belong to the Rift Valley side of it. We are in Nyanza. Where we are right now, we are at the porous border. And the kind of cattle rustling which is taking place in our area is just too imminent. We are requesting you, as one of the experts who are brought in the transformation of economic transformation, to come in and assist us so that we can live in harmony and in peace with our neighbors. We are requesting. We do not have any other thing that can really bring a lot of peace here. It is about the electricity, and it is electricity, and we are saying electricity. Tunataka power. Thank you so much.
Hakuna venye zinaonekana. Mwizi anakuja na torch, wewe unatoka kwa nyumba, hakuna security na mulika hiyo ng'ombe.
Ikilala nje, na je, ukitoka asubuhi ukuti ng'ombe imeenda yote, na kule unakwenda ujui unakwenda wapi. Kwa hivyo wanakuja na silaha zao.
Gavana Kakamega County Migosi Fernandez Baraza kuroto singo ne Oganda county no ni od thieth maduong' ma Kakamega kuroto dhicha kotiyo e thuolo mar dweche 5 mabiro. Jatelo mane loso kawuono bende kuroto yango ni od thieth makamano dhi kelo ber mopogore opogore ne Oganda e county no ma Kakamega, kama oting'o chenro mowinjore mag thieth, kendo bende rowere biro bedo ka yudo tije mopogore opogore e od thiethno. Jatelo no kuroto singo chenro mamoko mag dongruok ne Oganda kowuok e county no ma Kakamega.
And we give opportunity to our people to get employment. So this is really a transformation because it is going to address unemployment issues. I know we provide opportunity for employment. Over 2,000 or 3,000 people will be employed here. Also be a facility that will facilitate research in collaboration with Masinde Muliro University of Science and Technology. Their medical students will also be having the internship program here.
Gikanyono bende makela giko mar keloni aweche gieki mana kaka ne gimole mesowa mar kawo weche manyien idhi tudori kodwa kendo e sama chielo mabende biro yude weche gi. Kata kamano inyalo luwowa e mbui marwa mar Facebook Kala TV Live, kata mano mar YouTube Kala TV Live. Mano keloni weche gi enan Brenda Agenyo.